But her prognosis and everything for our son just went drastic. She kind of almost discouraged us from adopting him, like saying that this is going to be severe, this is going to be a lot. But
it's been crazy, so it's nice for everyone to start getting back off again. What you do?
I did a thing.
Oxy. You look like Ruka. You gave her Ruka.
This is 5 million times cuter. Oh my gosh, there's still hair all over the kid. Like, he was mad, but like, we're not doing this.
Ruka.
You more time today.
Hi, Oxy Bear. I'm not happy about that haircut bump.
Ready to see what happens. We're gonna go to a different speech therapist. Not the one that's $500 a month, but we're gonna go to the one that's like $70 for 30 minutes. And he starts preschool too, so you'll get therapy there. So it'll all work out, but not $500 for 30 minutes. No.
Hi, Oxy. What you doing in there, man? Reorganizing the shoe closet for me, eh? He's a silly boy, huh? He's a silly boy. But one thing you guys don't see a lot of on our vlogs is as soon as we come downstairs, if food isn't immediately ready, we have meltdowns every single time because we're still working through our food anxiety. So right now we're having a little bit of meltdown. I'm holding him so he feels much better when I'm trying to cook. I'm crazy. It's okay, Hawks. It's okay.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the commentary channel. As per my last video, I said we would be doing an even deeper dive into this whole story by doing a part 2 of Myka and James Stauffer and this horrible, atrocious, unbelievable, crazy, and so incredibly selfish thing that they have done. First of all, I wanted to get into reading the lawyer's letter that they sent out a few days ago, a statement that they sent out especially after they were being dragged to hell and back, because they were not only being dragged on YouTube, but also a lot of news stations started picking up this story, and also on Twitter people have been going ham, and on Instagram as well. So the letter reads, "We are privy to this case, and given the facts at hand, we feel that this was the best decision. In coming to know our clients, we know they are a loving family and are very caring parents that would do anything for their children. Since his adoption, they consulted with multiple professionals in the healthcare and educational arenas in order to provide with the best possible treatment and care. Over time, the team of medical professionals advised our clients it might be the best for the boy to be placed with another family. This is devastating news for any parents. Our clients came to a difficult determination to follow the advice of medical professionals. To be clear, this did not include any consideration for the placement in foster care system, but rather to hand to a hand-selected family who is equipped to handle his needs. They were forced to make a difficult decision, but it is in fact the right and loving thing to do for this child. We have advised our clients not to say anything further at this time, but it is likely that they will share more when the time is appropriate for them and all that is involved. We should be clear that the boy is 4 years old child whose privacy should be fully respected. We know our clients would ask for your prayers and support and respect their privacy because this has been the most difficult decision in their life. First of all, this statement is a bunch of crock shit, and it further pushes this narrative that they are the ones that had this difficult decision to make, that they are the ones that are so hurt by this, and oh, what a difficult decision that they had to make, which is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot imagine that there would be any educational, medical, psychologist, or whoever in the medical profession or wherever who would tell you as a parent that you cannot take care of your child, so you should give him away. Like, there's no way that anybody would say that. And even before then, okay, you as a parent, you have this child, you adopted him, and even if let's pretend that he was their biological child, they wouldn't agree to that. You wouldn't let some stranger who's in an office all day, who deals with 10,000 cases like per month, tell you to give away your child. They wouldn't have done that. They wouldn't have done that to any of their daughters or their youngest child. So for them to expect us to believe that they willingly gave their child away because some medical professional, and I put that in extremely inverted quotes, whoever that they are blaming this on, this imaginary person who told them, hey, I think you should give this child away, especially knowing that he is nonverbal and he's only 4 years old, guys. He's only 4 years old, and he's literally, that's all he's ever known, because he's been with these people for almost 3 years. So I highly doubt that any professional would do that. But on the other hand as well, if this person really said that, if this person really exists and they said, hey, I don't think you guys can handle this, maybe you should place the boy with somebody else, I think if that were absolutely true, if that person would come out and say, hey, I told these people that they need to give the boy away, I would have to believe that it's because that professional, whoever that person is, saw what type of terrible parents they were, if that makes sense. So I feel like on one hand, if that person exists, they saw that these people are terrible people, and on the other hand, it's pretty hard for me to believe that anybody could come into your home and tell you you need to give your child away because you simply cannot handle it. And another reason why I absolutely refuse to believe that they can handle it is because for the past 24 hours I have been watching Myka's videos. I went down a Myka rabbit hole, okay? I watched a ton of her videos, and there's this video of them from 7 months ago. I'm gonna insert a tiny clip over here.
Now you're gonna run through a couple signs. Quiet. Good job, Leslie. We're gonna run through all of the signs really quick just to make sure you know them. Down back before we teach anything new. Show me help. Yes. Good job. Show me more. Yes. Show me eat. Oh, you did a good job. Oh, show me ball. Yeah, good target. Show me ball. Yeah. Oh yeah, ball. Let's slow it down. Ready, back. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. No, okay. Show me poop. Show me your sign for poop. Okay, show me walk. Yeah. Walk. Yeah. Show me flower. Good job. Show me okay. Show me okay. Yeah. Show me mom. Mom. Good job. Show me dad.
As you can see from this clip from 7 months ago, the boy is so happy, and you can see him do his signs, you can see him talk, and there's even a point where he even says mama, and I literally cried when I saw that, because you could see how happy he was, you could see how comfortable he was, you could see how basically like that to him was home. And he was it to me from a stranger's perspective, from that video clip on YouTube. For me, it didn't seem like he was going on a downward spiral, or that he wasn't gelling with the family. I think after 2 years of being with them, he was finally in a good space, and it really looked good to me. While I was looking through their old videos and watching their old videos, I came across the packing for Bali vlog on her channel. And another thing that I found to be extremely weird from that vlog is the fact that they went to Bali and they left the other kids at home, their other 3 kids at home, and they only took the baby, which is who is very, very young. So I found that to be very strange to me, especially because my assumption was that the Bali trip was a family vacation with all of the other kids. So I found that to be very strange, first of all. And second of all, in that vlog, she mentions where all of the kids are. She mentions them by name, and she never says the boy's name. So you have to wonder, if you are subscribed to this channel and you've been watching these people for 3 to 4 years, and she's talking about going on a trip to Bali and she hasn't mentioned her son's name in regards to where he is in the house, you would think that people would be asking questions, right? So I go into the comments, and you can obviously tell that a bunch of comments have been deleted, a bunch of comments, because on that video there was literally, I think, 10 or 16 comments, and she liked all of them personally. So you can tell that she went in there and she deleted all of the comments where people were asking about where the boy was and everything else. So it made me feel so dirty and so scummish on their behalf, because who the hell does that? That's like such psycho behavior. The last time I went onto her channel, which was 2 hours ago, all of her China adoption videos have been privated. I don't think they're deleted, because underneath one of her other vlogs, she had a bunch of links for the China adoption videos. So when you click on it, it just says that the video is private. So she finally privated all the videos. We can't access them, we can't see them. So the best thing to come out of that is that they can no longer make money off of this boy, which for me really warms my heart a little bit, because what else can we do to them? Like, there's literally nothing else we can do. It's not like we can get their channels deleted or we can run them off into a cave. That's not gonna happen. So as long as they're no longer making money off of this boy's name and his literally everything about him. So all of those videos are gone. They're no longer on her channel. The rest of her videos that are just there are just there. And then while I was there, I also noticed a pattern. I'll show you guys in screenshots that most of her viewership were there because of the boy. So most of the people were commenting about him. They wanted to see him. So in her other videos, she would use him in the thumbnail, so people would click on it, even though it had nothing to do with her kids in general. So it kind of really speaks onto that. It kind of speaks onto the fact that they were using him for views and for the YouTube aesthetics and everything else. So you kind of see it plain to see. And another thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that there's a lot of people coming out that are speaking about them. There's people from her past, ex-friends, that are coming out and they are speaking. These people have not spoken directly to me, so I'm not gonna speak too much on it, but a lot of things have been confirmed. If you look at any of the videos on YouTube, you will see there's people who have statements from these people, and all of these people are speaking more so towards their character and the fact that they were always chasing fame and that they always wanted to have fancy stuff and fancy money and all of these things. So it's a little bit of a confirmation for that, but because I cannot personally confirm it, I can't really do a deep dive into that right now. Everybody is literally on I don't want to say we are on a crusade, but we're really trying to find out where the boy is, if he's safe, if everything is okay. So I'm still doing my research on that, but based on the things I've seen on Twitter, there's people coming out and saying that he is fine, or wherever he is, he's safe and everything else. And there's a lot of speculation, and none of this stuff has been, of course, set in stone or proven. There's a lot of stuff coming out saying that what they did is partially illegal, that you're not supposed to just hand over your rights and hand over your child to other people, especially without going to court or something like that. But as I said before, none of this stuff has been confirmed. So I think I'm just going to give it time, a few days, and see if anything comes out after this. I'm really anxious to see what their return to YouTube is going to be like. They are definitely losing subscribers on YouTube. I heard on Instagram that she's buying followers. Unfortunately, I'm not on Instagram personally, so I cannot confirm that. But definitely on YouTube, they are losing subscribers, because she was on 709k and now it's 688k. So it's definitely going down, and hopefully from here on out it's gonna go down so that they don't ever come back on YouTube, because what they've done, I don't see you coming back from that. I don't see you treating a human being like that and having people on YouTube support you after that. So what they've done is a really, really horrible thing, and I don't ever want to see them ever again, unless it's to come out and really apologize for, you know, treating this child this way. And as we continue to dig through the story and do all of these things, I just hope that he is okay and that he will recover from this trauma, because it is definitely a lot. I hope they get what is due to them, and that's all I can hope for at this point. And with that being said, this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel, and I will check you guys in my next video. Bye.